Hello guys, World War Z ps4, playing solo on cruise control and insane difficulty. I'm a slasher and I have my video settings set for 30 minutes. Uh, the main playthrough where I've passed it, I didn't get the start of it because it was 29 minutes. I recorded the last 30 minutes and I've missed the very loading screen and where you get the elevator.
They're on board.
So I've done another playthrough.
They checked everybody.
Looks like somebody got through.
Stay close.
I'm a slasher here. My perks
We're going
is
to find out.
I've got Lone Shark where I kill a special. I've got a 50% chance of restoring a equipment charge.
Oh,
You really don't have to look for too many stun gun refills. But this is the place here. I like to stay at the start. Your team really shouldn't take damage in this area. If you stay here, you see the blood on the wall. I think that's why they put the blood on the wall. It's like a target. This is where you should be aiming. Everything's easy. But I didn't. It seemed to be very crowded here this time. I didn't want to push too far because if you do that strategy that I say there, normally you don't take any damage at all. And that second trip, with that second trip goes past,
There's a hider up ahead.
you'll get a free lurker.
Sounds like a hider. Clear. Advancing to the next cabin.
I'm showing this first part because I thought that it just wouldn't be as good if I showed a game halfway in. I want to show all the things you find, like that med kit in there. This room, this is the first breaching charge room that'll search you. A breaching charge really vital in this. They're just there where I'm pointing now. You'll get a breaching charge there. That's your first. I was thinking about the machine pistol, but I remembered this end bit, the single shot pistol. It's more ammo.
We've got it from here.
And here's the second breaching charge location.
ps4, do you read me?
Rescue leader. What
You've got 3 chances to get a breaching charge.
But we must get it under control.
And more games than enough. You will get a breaching charge in one of those 3 locations.
Heading there now.
So I want to show where all the breaching charges is as well, because if you're playing this solo or even online with guys, those breaching charges are really vital.
Pick up with the military when you get there. Be route and loaded.
The main playthrough of this game, it's somewhere around now where the game starts. I think it was like 33 minutes it's taken me to pass the game, and I can only record 30 minutes, so I'm showing you where the breaching charges is.
We are here to help.
I'm not taking the PDW because if I get the end, I want the pistol for range. And there's the third breaching charge location. Your odds of getting a breaching charge, it's really great. And that door I pointed to over there, don't breach that door. This is the door here to breach. I've played this level so many times and so many fails, and I've figured out the strategy now. You see there, assault carbine there. That gun's quite common, so it is. If you don't get an assault carbine, sometimes you get a battle rifle. The worst you'll get will be an assault arc level 2 or a combat shotgun level 2. But you'll get the med kit. Always get a med kit or 2 in there.
We are here to
I'm
help.
back now to the slasher play.
Found the door
This is the real gameplay here now. This is where I could only record from. You really didn't miss much anyway. That elevator area only shows taking a little bit of damage. And I'm back breaching this door again.
breaching charge.
I didn't get the
coming
look
down.
this time, but that assault carbine, it's really common in there.
Searching a stash.
And there's the combat shotgun I was talking about. I was thinking about it. I've got past this cargo area before, a slasher with the combat shotgun.
A lot
But
better than
up the
nothing.
SMG, the advanced SMG, which is a good find as well. That door over there, that other breaching door, all you really get out of there is a
Move to the next
PDW
room.
and a double-barreled
should help.
shotgun, a med kit and a payload. That's what I always seem to find over there. Over here, sometimes you get 2 med kits, and you always seem to get that assault carbine or battle rifle. A much better door to breach. I'm going to upload another video of me being Fixer and showing me strategy of how to pass this cargo area, because I know a lot of people think it's really tough and really, but you've got to control the zombies. You hear the bots, they even say that we've got to take control. That's the people's problem when they play this. They don't take control. All the bots shoots the pyramids coming up. I'm solo here. My job here is they take out the spawners. There's 4 money swarm spawner locations, and it's these shutters here. There's 2 shutters on each side. This is the first money swarm that come out through the shutters. I'm going to eliminate them. Protect the bot. The bot will go back keeping the pyramids down.
Only one gate closed. Look for another panel.
The slasher, it's a great class. If you're playing co-op with fixers, that's your job, is take out those money swarms. I know there can be a lurker there where that switch is, but it would have been bad luck to get. And there's the second money swarm that came out through the shutters. I'm eliminating them now. You'll see how easy this cargo area has been, that I've eliminated those 2 money swarms. All my team's dead. But they've been attacking. You see there how I killed that new zombie as well. I've learnt that online playing with guys. I've seen a guy, he put the zombie down, and once that red indicator came up, he just knifed that
Is
zombie.
everybody okay? I'm not.
It takes those zombies a long time to climb up. If you're playing co-op, it'll be a little bit more hectic. One or twos. I would advise everyone staying in the one corner.
We've sealed off the
One
cargo
person
bay.
work on the pyramids, and the rest just this corner where I'm standing now. Just take the 2 sides, kill all the spawners, and one guy can really keep the pyramid down.
There aren't enough bullets on this boat to finish them.
Doubt isn't going to help us.
We will try.
People play this, they think it's crazy. Some people don't even come out of the room when they activate the button.
Move silently.
You really got to take control. There only is 2 money swarms that comes out onto those shutters, and then 2 pyramids that climbs up 3 locations. The only location that the pyramids don't climb up, it's the side here with this door now where I'm going to. I would advise a team to stay at this side. One guy take the pyramids, and the rest just deals with the spawners. I'm going to upload a separate video of me being Fixer. I'm masking my team. It's a real good video because a lot of people play this as Fixers. And they only use the masking grenades to keep themselves safe. They get the swarms coming and they're in trouble, and they throw it to mask themselves. You've got to mask your team. I play Fixer. I always run and try to follow people around, masking them, because 2 people can really do a great work. In my opinion, that cargo area, that's the hardest part of this mission. And this is the second hardest, this engine room. If I can get it, panic in here on this playthrough, I really want to pass this mission. I know if I get past this engine room, I know I'm going to get more and more confident as this game goes on. And Slasher's a beast in this engine room. If you're playing this knowing this masking grenades, it could be death for the team.
Searching a stash.
If you have a masking grenade, mask your team and everybody get out of this place as soon as possible.
I'm reloading. Many thanks.
You can get up to 2 or 3 lurkers in here, a screamer, an infector, and a couple of bulls, and gas bags coming in tight quarters. It's really a nightmare, this zone here.
Heads up. I see a hiding.
I'm reloading.
He's not hiding anymore.
I hear lurkers now. I'm really being patient. And now I've ignited that fire. There's no way I'm running through that fire. So I'm just going to watch the back end. The bots are amazing. If you can protect the bots, they're amazing. It's like insta-kill. They're just headhunters. They just pop zombies' heads for fun. If you can protect those bots. Yeah, life's a lot easier. And you'll see at the end of this playthrough where I pass this mission. The bots really help me pass this mission. I'm more than skilled myself. I have a good strategy. But it's the bots that makes me pass this mission.
Bring them on. I see a move. You don't stand a chance.
When I played this game at the start, I thought, man, the bots are useless. They don't do nothing. They don't kill nothing. They all stand shooting down at the cargo with the pyramids. And then I just figured out today just before I uploaded this and I passed it, I says, I'm going to be Slasher now. I'm just going to eliminate the spawners comes onto the shutters. I'm going to try and protect as many bots as I can. And let them keep the pyramids down. The threat will be well reduced. We won't get swarmed.
Total shitstorm.
There's Hazmat!
This area here, you just gotta be patient in this area. At the start, when I passed the cargo area, when I got here, I really tried to run quickly, get out of here. I thought that was a good strategy. I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to kill all these zombies here.
I'm never gonna get used to that smell. Get away from me!
And it'll quiet down. Once it gets hectic, it'll quiet down. And there's a tip I've learned from the guy online. Once you get that red indicator and you put that infector down, run up and melee. It's a one shot. Rather than putting a full mag into its head trying to finish it off.
Screamer is silenced!
You see now, that was hectic there. But I've been patient.
Loading fresh ammo!
Yeah, and there's still zombies sleeping everywhere in this atrium here. I love the Slasher. For the zombies, as long as you don't get flanked as Slasher, you can do serious damage with Slasher. You've got to have that perk that when you kill 10-15 zombies you get the shield boost. And you've got to have Lone Shark, where there's a 50% chance of restoring a stun gun when you kill the special. After that, I really don't know what
Found the creeper!
what other perks that's so vital. Normally I like the chainsaw with Slasher. I love the chainsaw with Slasher, but I went for the assault shotgun this time. I was thinking doing that cargo area, the chainsaw, it's great and all, but I just don't have range, and I happen to run to meet zombies to kill them. I may need the shotgun to keep the pyramids down. I wouldn't advise anyone doing this solo. Get a couple of friends and have a strategy. Like I'm saying, it's really easy. A slasher and a fixer, a couple of friends, and a good corner. Yes, a fixer, keep the pyramids down. All you've got to do is shoot the base of the pyramid to keep them down. And the slasher protects. All them spawners comes out. Yeah, you work on those guys. If your health's low, get the fixer to mask you and go and take out all those spawners onto the shutters. You've really got to take control of that cargo area.
Why are you arguing? It happened. Thank you.
It happened. How doesn't matter right now.
This game gets easier as it goes on, this mission.
Kill the hazmat! Reloading! I see a hider.
I got the creep.
I nearly passed it. The first day it came out, I nearly passed it. And the first 2 or 3 attempts that I played, I've made it to the end, and I made a stupid mistake, and I knew I was cruising.
Screamer is silenced.
And then I must have tried 100 attempts. I fluked it. I got past the cargo area, not knowing what I was doing, and I fluked it. Yeah, but I've got a better idea now. It's the spawners under the shutters that makes that cargo area crazy.
Loading fresh ammo.
And you only really need one person keeping the pyramids down below, and everybody else just kill the spawners.
We got a screamer.
I took a chance there. I seen that ball. There's a lurker can be there in them stairs sometime. That could have been game over had I went for that ball and that lurker pounced on me.
We got a bull. Reloading. We are rescue team 4 here to help.
I hate this new zombie. I wish they would remove it from the game. I would love to see a petition for this zombie. I bet there would be a lot of names on that list to get that zombie removed. I've went back and I've played all the missions that I've passed solo and seen.
They stopped.
And they're 10 times harder now with that zombie. They were hard anyway, but now they're crazy hard. Yeah, I'm really confident here now in this area. I've got a good strategy for here. I'm not even lifting the sentry turret. I really don't need it. Yeah, I want my assault shotgun. Just so that when that infector comes, I can really put it down quickly with the assault shotgun. And there, that grenade refill, that's quite common there in that location, and this is where I fight. I'm really good here. I'm just going to do what a slasher does, protects his team, bodyguard. I'm going to be a bodyguard for these bots. Anything that comes from behind or when they get overrun, I'm going to be their bodyguard. Stop all balls. And this voltage grid here,
Let's see them get past
I'm going to try
this.
and not let as
Searching a
many
stash.
zombies touch that voltage grid so that it can last the duration of this game. And now I've got free equipment charges here. Lurker spawn there behind that canister. I've got another 2 here. I may only have to lift one more of those equipment charges with
A lot
that
better
loan
than
shark.
nothing. Quiet here.
Yeah, I've got my assault shotgun here now. I really don't need anything else. I'm looking around this area for another medkit just for the bots. But I want to keep a spare medkit for myself. Normally when you play a hard game and you're really determined to pass it, you be panicking, and when you know you're close, you could be panicking and make mistakes, but that's not the case for me this time.
Check it out.
Once I got past that hard part, I'm really starting to feel confident here now.
This looks loud.
I've been here before and I've made a stupid mistake, not paying attention, shooting the ball with a stun gun that I didn't have.
Careful. There's one
You hear
hiding.
that noise when you're out of stun guns. I was hearing that noise. I was trying to shoot him with no stun guns, and he just destroyed my team.
Somebody take out the loud
And
one.
what made it worse, there was a stun gun refill right beside me, and it was on the third wave, swarm wave.
I see one of them.
And that ate me up because I must have had 100 attempts since then to pass this mission. I really didn't have a strategy for the cargo area.
Bring 'em on!
But I would advise anyone do this co-op, because you seen me passing that cargo area, even with Slasher there. I reckon I could do that 20-30 times and not have the luck that I had the last time. When I was running to activate that first button, that horde of zombies that came under the shutters, they were right beside where I activated the button, and I protected Hiroshi by killing them. And then when I run to the second switch, I ran into the other swarm. You get two swarm attacks, many swarm attacks comes under the shutters. And as I was on my travels, I stumbled onto them. Time's a factor in that cargo area.
Here they come.
Sometimes you could be at the other end of the room when you spawn in.
All that practice paid off.
It's more likely game over then. Do this co-op,
They should be ready for me!
but apply that strategy. Control the room, take out those shutters, many swarms. And one guy, just keep the pyramids down, don't even have to kill him, just knock them down, shoot the base of the
Get
pyramid.
away from me. Finally dropped the bull.
And my other perk, I'm not going past that canister because there can be a lurker there. My other perk, it's my stun guns. I've changed it from 100% duration
We are coming to help.
to 50% range. You see that second bull, I stunned him from a long way back. And it lets you stun an extra 8 zombies as well.
I can't let that happen again. I'm reloading.
Mowing them down.
I used 2 stun guns there on 2 bulls, and I restored 1. This is the strategy here. You get that voltage grid there.
Loading fresh ammo.
If you run out of stun guns or whatever, if it gets tough, you can run them behind that.
All units,
And a slasher, you can slash safely and get yourself a shield boost.
Gizmo! Please respond!
These bots are beasts here.
Support.
Most of these zombies that comes across that deck there, they're all at distance.
I got a breach in charge.
And them bots can take them out easily.
He's not
The
take
bots
out
is the
the
guys that pass this mission. I'm just their bodyguard. And show's gone. I'm not panicking. The other 2 guys is full health. The show will be back.
You don't stand a chance!
3 minutes. This will be still playing in 3 minutes.
Breaching. Take cover.
Fish in a barrel!
What did I get? This might slow them down.
That's why I like the pistol here. Just go for headshots at range. Or if there's a screamer at range, I'm going to need a ranged weapon.
Backing them up.
Fresh ammo!
If you get a headshot, it doesn't matter what gun you have. And that's why I'm taking the shotgun here. Because that zombie can take a lot of damage even when it's down. And I couldn't get knifing that zombie behind that fence, so the shotgun, it'll take maybe 25 rounds to kill that thing.
Backing them up.
Whereas if I had an assault carbine or a battle rifle, it may take more.
Reloading!
And then I'm going to be out of ammo.
I see a hazmat.
Yeah, it's real dangerous running for ammo here as well.
You are in my world now.
If you're playing co-op and you make it to this point here,
Take down the bull.
I would fight in here. And Slasher, either side of that canister, that's your job, Slasher.
Finally dropped the bull!
Maybe one guy facing left down that canister where I'm facing now. And the other two takes the
Bring
front
that
and the
screamer
side.
down.
That way there's no friendly fire. The guy in behind here where I am, it's gotta be a Slasher, because you're not going to give friendly fire to your teammates. You're just going to come in with melee attacks that anybody that's creeping up behind. And Slasher, it's better than shooting. One super fast melee attack and the zombies is dead. And a fully ranked up Slasher can kill more than one with one melee attack. And there, the show's back now with 2 bars of health. And I've got a bot here as well shooting.
Kill the screamer! Fast!
I got the hazmat.
Yeah, it's strange that they make this easier as it gets on. I'm kind of glad that they done that, because had it been the other way about, it gets harder as it goes on. You'd be passing all the easy bits and then always feeling that the hard part, and that would be really frustrating. But the frustrating parts, the cargo area,
The big one's gone!
and you just keep attempting that cargo area until you pass it, and then play it safe.
Bring them on.
And know once you get here, relieve yourself, be confident. This is easy. It's just that engine room in the atrium, you've got to just take out the swarms that attacks. And when it goes quiet again, go into stealth mode, pick off the sleeping zombies. I really need this ammo now, it's getting really dangerous here. I'm infected now and everything. And there's my team. I'm so glad that the team's caught up quickly so I could disinfect.
Reloading. Set up a firing position covering that fence. This is going to get rough.
You see, running around this deck here, it's really dangerous. Just one trap there to get ammo. You see how hard that is.
Searching a stash.
And I don't even need that turret. I just want my team back up here.
We are losing ground.
All that
I
practice
don't want
paid
too
off.
many zombies getting on this voltage grid because it will burn it out.
They're clear of the fence.
I'm going to take advantage of a lot of them being stunned, so I'm going to get a shield boost here now while I'm at it. lost their bot.
Mowing them down.
And that's why I like this shotgun here. Can really keep these guys down at the fence.
Loading fresh. Take them out. Kill the screamer fast.
You are in my world now!
If you love World War Z, you really want to pass this mission and see him, watch the video that I'm going to upload after this. I'm going to do it solo with Fixer. I'm not advising anyone to do it solo, because you do need luck. But I have a real good strategy for that cargo area, and if you've got friends that you're in communication, I'll show what's key in controlling that cargo area.
Somebody take out the loud one.
Even the bot said we've got to take control. Someone's got to stop the pyramids coming up, and when you play solo, that's what the bots does. And you've got to stay together and mask each other. Every masking grenade should at least mask 2 people. And not one masking grenade used just to mask yourself to keep yourself safe. Use your masking grenade to take out the threat rather than just prevent the threat from troubling you. Stay in the good corner. One guy mask, get the switches. The other 2 takes out the money swarms under the shutters.
Finally dropped the
One guy, keep him safe and just protect the pyramids coming up in the cargo area.
Is it?
All units. A form of full
And you see
suite
how
opposition.
easy I passed this final part. It's that cargo area, it's insane.
Passengers. we
But
have
there is a
regained
strategy,
control.
and I know what it is. I've played it so many times, I know now what it is.
Until we keep the
And I'm getting better at it solo. I'm passing it much more frequent.
My parents got on the ship yesterday. They'll have arrived by now.
I'll be happy to see you. We'll be needing people like you.
But
when
I'll
we
tell
get
you what,
there.
I'll not be playing this
And
slasher
when we
again.
return.
Because I know there'll be lots of fails. Yeah, you really need the luck on your travels as you're getting switches. You run into the spawners. If you're too far away from those spawners comes onto the shutters, it's game over. I keep repeating the same things, but it's real vital tips. And I hope you watch the next video. I'll show you how to control that cargo area again with the fixer, masking the team. How much easier it can be when you do that.